everybody. Welcome to No Excuses. My name's Rodney Arbona, and I'm with my special guest, Kym D. How are you?
Good, thank you for
It's
having me
so good to see you.
There's handsome little bugger.
Stop. We'll have to talk about something else later.
Okay.
So you're in this film, One
Yes.
Little Finger, and you were providing your wonderful talent here. Just a little bit.
Some would say.
Just
Well,
the left
just a little-
side,
just a
not the
little
right
piece.
side, right? Just your good side. It was.
Well, it's actually my right side,
Okay.
my good side, but it was.
You want to switch chairs? No.
Yeah. Don't get me started.
So tell me a little bit about it.
I had met Kevin Mackey through a mutual friend over the Grammy week and weekend, and had the opportunity where he heard me sing, and it was just nice that he's like, "I want you involved in this. This project would be great for you," and especially when he told me the story behind it, that's where my heart just melted. I'm like, of course. I said, no questions asked. Whatever you need, call me up, contact me. I'm there. And
That's
he did.
great.
And he sent me some things, and he's like, yeah, come on by.
It's kind of hard not to like the vision of where this film is going to go, and even if it's a little piece of it, it's amazing.
You know, there's so many bad things out
Yes,
that
there are.
make the internet and get exploded. When you
Right.
have something this powerful and it's all across all the nations, that's even better.
Now, what prepped you for this? What type of singing have you done?
I've been performing since I was really young, but I'd say about 6-7 years ago, I got picked up by a record label and
Nice.
got an opportunity to open up for some famous people, which was pretty cool.
That is very cool.
Because I'm a mom, I have 3 kids and a
Yeah.
husband, and
That's right.
but
Talk
I
about
had,
no excuses.
No excuses, exactly. But I had a song that I wrote about my childhood, and
Beautiful.
we had some people from a prominent television show get involved, and I made some recognition in my hometown, and something I was very
Wonderful.
proud of. And you know, certain people heard it and they liked it, and so it just got me on this path. And I do a lot of charity work.
Excellent.
But when it comes to disabilities, my brother and sister were perceptually impaired, and I have a lot of friends right now who have autistic children. So it ties at my heartstrings, and
Sure.
I've gotten involved with Special Olympics over the years. But these kids are just like anybody else.
Yes,
These young
they are.
adults are just like anyone else. They just see things through different eyes.
It's sad that it's happening, let's face it, but it's also refreshing that we're finally seeing more exposure to it. Like autism was never talked about 20, 30 years ago.
No, and kids are being diagnosed as early as 1.5 years old.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
guess, I don't know if it's part science, but it just wasn't talked about. And maybe social media is playing a part. But it's great to see that this film is going to play a much bigger part,
When I saw the trailer for it, my heart just melted.
isn't it?
It just opens up as soon as you start playing the first 10 seconds. It gets
That's
your
amazing.
attention. And if it can get your attention in the first 10 seconds, just watch what it can do in a whole when people see the entire thing.
Sure.
It's
And
going to move people. It's going to do what it needs to do to raise awareness.
that's wonderful. And like music, you have to have that hook. So I guess see people like it in the first 10 seconds. That says everything, how
Yes.
it's been produced.
Yes. And I was just thankful to be a part of it and glad it's a little piece. That's all I needed to be.
What do you sing?
A little bit of everything.
Okay.
But my favorites, I grew up with the standards. I love like the Connie Francis and the Ella Fitzgerald. But they say I have the voice that can go like Celine Dion and Whitney Houston. So I've had the opportunity where I can do a little bit of everything.
That's wonderful.
But I love singing from my heart. And that's what I'm hoping this can come to more projects down the line.
And what are you singing on One Little Finger?
A little background here and there. We were talking about things, little things here and there, but we'll
And
see.
providing your
what happens.
talent.
Yes.
What's next for you after this project?
Honestly, we shall see. I have a clean slate right now.
Okay,
I've
well, we have
left
to
it
fill
open.
it.
I would love to fill it. Anybody looking for a singer, bring it on. I would love to fill it. I'm just trying to figure out my niche and where I belong. Because
Sure.
you hear over the years, oh, you're so good, you're so talented. And sometimes after a while, it's hard to believe it,
Right.
you know?
What is your passion?
Besides my children and my husband,
Well, I mean,
singing.
it's talent. As far what?
I
excuse
love
me.
a good ballad.
Okay, a good ballad.
A good ballad. But on top of it, I love singing the national anthem.
And I've heard you done many times.
Yes, I have. I even sang for President George Bush Jr. when he was in office. He came to Trenton, New Jersey, and they called me up, and I was like the anthem girl, which is cool. But I actually enjoy singing it.
That's
And
not
no
a
one-
bad label to have.
No,
the
it's
anthem
not.
girl.
No, it's not. But when you see these little kids singing them and doing God Bless America, puts tears to your eyes, you know? So, yeah.
That's great. Are you recording anything coming up?
I just had a song that was released in Amsterdam over for a label called Kidology, and it's number 18 on the charts right now. called Pray for Love.
Congratulations. That's got to
So,
be
It's a
amazing.
dance song, but it turned out really, really awesome. A friend of mine, right after my video came out, he called me up because Kim, I learned you the lyrics, the vocals for this. I'm like, okay. So we recorded it in Asbury Park, and it took 2.5 years to finally come out, but it was all about the timing. So we'll see what happens.
That's fantastic. Well, Kym D, you're a great advocate for this movie,
Well, thank you.
and your voice, I'm sure, will go through all, break down all boundaries and let people know that this is something to see.
That would be wonderful.
I'm sure it will.
Pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being on the show.
Thanks.
There she is, Kym D. Thanks for being on the show. I appreciate it very much. Thanks for watching No Excuses. We'll see you again, folks.